Here we go.
Really? This is the version of Amy Rose that people want back. Yes, apparently this clip has been making rounds on Twitter for the last day and a half. Apparently this is from Sonic X, obviously episode 42, season 2. Yes, and yes, I'll give a full description of this episode and then we'll go from there. Yeah, so here is what happened on this episode. It was Sonic X's worst episode, by the way, as it also showcased the worst side of Sonic's character as being an entirely selfish and inconsiderate bastard towards Amy, but detractors and Amy haters are trying to mispresent and distort the facts in their efforts to demonetize Amy's character in that episode to cover for Sonic's wrongdoings and mistreatment towards Amy, and how he willfully chose to stand Amy up on that date. He was supposed to go on with her and pursue his own selfish interests that didn't involve Amy. Sonic knowingly and selfishly chose to completely discard Amy's feelings with no concerns to how his actions hurt her. Now, there are some detractors out there saying that Sonic was in the right for doing what he did. How? How can you defend Sonic for his actions in this episode? Like, and you're probably gonna realize, like, well, who wrote this? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I have the evidence right here. Look who wrote the episode right here. I'll leave a screenshot right there and we'll leave it from there. And not only that, but here's also a tweet from Eugene Naka himself. I miss Sonic X. Until then, Sonic animation was made in the United States, and we can't get our opinion. But this Sonic X was the greatest, and I had the right to decide. So the Sonic animation that the Sonic team thinks about, it is memorable because I was able to get close to. You could see it on Amazon Prime. Yeah, good on you, Eugene Naka. Of course, Eugene Naka would have a say in all this. He's always an anti-Son Amy person. I don't know what the hell is going on with the entire fandom right now. Like, why are we just talking about a clip that happened nearly 2 decades ago? Like, this is the Amy Rose you want back? A fangirl who, if she doesn't get her way, she's gonna act all crazy and psycho? What kind of message is that sending to the general audience? Answer me that at least. And for Sonic being the kind of douche and prick that he was right here, this was Sonic right here before Sonic Boom, by the way. Sonic Boom Sonic was more of an arrogant prick. But at least it was different back then, because that's the way the story was written. And of course, that version of Amy wasn't totally obsessed with Sonic. But then again, that version of Amy Rose I'm not a fan of, because she was more of a feminist, you know, rather than being in tune with her character development. I was never a fan of Boom Amy, by the way. Her design was okay here and there, but she has nothing to do with Amy's overall, you know, compassion or none of those traits that we care about. She's just her own person. She's basically what the equivalent of a feminist would be today, or maybe a Karen, if a lot of you understand what I'm talking about. But when it comes to this scene right here, a lot of legitimate Amy Rose and Son Amy fans hate this episode, and we know why. It's you know, like, I don't know what the hell what the intentions were. I mean, when you're looking at the clips right here, it just doesn't feel funny. Like, what were they trying to get out of this? You know, it just baffles my mind what direction they were going with back then. And knowing that Eugene Naka had involvement in this, it kind of makes sense for it. Of course, that bastard had fun with this episode, because again, he's just passing his own narrative. And I will make a future video on that bastard later down the road. It just bothers me that a lot of these detractors are trying to, you know, besmirch the name of Amy Rose. I don't know why. Do they get thrills out of this? Trying to bring up an old clip from a TV show from 2 decades ago? Like, come on, that's completely unprofessional. And look at this. I mean, SEGA official right here posted a picture of Amy Rose. Amy's delightful journey through the vibrant golden cosmos in Shinagawa, Tokyo, was a sight to behold. Here's another one right here of a breathtaking autumn wildflowers Amy discovered on her walks. This is stunning beauty is the magnificent amethyst sage. The vibrant purple hue is mesmerizing. Yes. I mean, this is just so adorable right here. This is, I mean, this kind of marketing right here, or even just showcasing Amy Rose like this, it's amazing. It really is. You know, and just showcasing the plush alone, that's also amazing too, because again, Amy Rose plushies, you know, they're hard to collect these days. But again, you know, SEGA of Japan is responding to the unfound and baseless hates with Amy with positive and endearing posts showing Amy appreciating nature and its wildflower beauties. You know, again, I mean, you know, the detractors, you know, you can do whatever you want, because the more hate you go on Amy Rose, the more Sega of Japan, you know, myself, and Son Amy channel, we're going to prove you all fuckers wrong. But I guarantee you, the more the detractors keep making all this nonsense, the more Sega of Japan is going to put more advertisement involving both Sonic and Amy at some capacity. So you're actually doing us a favor. That's all I have to say about this whole situation. Son Amy channel, thank you for all of this information, by the way. Originally, I didn't want to talk about it at first, but since this is making rounds and people want to chime in and give their take, I wanted to at least add my fair take here. Let me know what you all think about this, and I gotta go. Peace out.